Hi there, Tony Project from reallybasic.com, and in this short video we're going to create a menu button. This will involve the text, the rectangular tool and the gradient tool. It's a simple button, but it's well worth learning. So to start off, we're in Gimp 2.6.8, File, New, and we're going to use a width of 120, height of 40, which is the standard run for menu buttons. We set that up as that, and there you are, there's the screen within. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to press on the rectangular tool, and when you look at the options down here, you can have rounded corners, so we'll choose rounded corners, and I'll draw it and then we'll see how you mean about the radius and whatever. So if I actually go and start off in this little square there and pull that right across to the bottom corner, okay, and you see there it's got the rounded edges, and the radius of the edges is dictated to by the figure that you put in here. You can either move that cursor up, and as you can see, the further up it goes, the more rounded they become. Take it down to there, or you can write the number in there, and I normally like it at about 15. Now when you're going to fill it with a colour, what we need to do is we need to actually select the blend tool, which is the equivalent of gradient, and we're going to pick a different colour. So we're going to pick a blue colour, okay, as a forward colour, and we'll stick to white down below, okay. And then if you look at the gradient, you see it's going from white to blue. You can actually reverse that, so it goes from blue down to white. So at the moment we'll do it like that, okay. So those are the colours we've selected, and the way that you've got several options down here for the shape. For argument's sake, if I go with my cursor, move it at the top and pull it down as in a straight line as you can, and let go, you see that the gradient has gone from white to blue, okay. Now if you want to, you're not happy with that, then you can either go up and use the edit command and to undo the blend, okay, or you could have, if I reverse it now and go it that way around, this will now go from the dark blue to the white at the bottom, okay. If I don't like that, I can Control Z or go up to edit, so I'm pressing Control Z to delete that. There are various shapes that can run, and one of the nice shapes you can do down here is the conical shape. Okay, so again, moving the cursor up there and moving it down, that gives you a different shape altogether for the button. So the button is entirely up to you, the way that you wish to do it, and you can play around with all these different things that we've got down there. But at the moment, we'll stick to linear. So go to there, Control Z, and I will come down and do linear. If you don't quite get it in a straight line, it's not too significant. You can get a different blend if you go from corner to corner, but that's enough for the process we're doing now. What we need now to do is to put some text in, and we'll choose the text button, and we'll change the colour of the text there, for argument's sake, to yellow. Okay, and that's the colour of the text. Here we can dictate the font that we're going to use and the size, but we can look at the size later. So I'll choose that. I come over here and I will actually choose, I'm going to put it somewhere in there, okay. But you notice that coming up from the bottom there is the actual text. I'll move it over there so you can actually see it. And here we can type in there. So if it was a home button, for argument's sake, we've typed in home there, and it comes up. And as you can see, because the size is 49 pixels. That's far too big to settle in there. So we can actually come and play around with here. We can actually type the number in if we wanted, but we can bring it down until we've got it to somewhere where we need it. If that's where we need it, we close. And notice that we've actually now created a second layer with the text on. And if we press the I button, the text disappears. And again, we've got the same problem. We can go into that and we can edit it. So for argument's sake, if you were creating a menu where the buttons showed with different colors depending on whether you had activated, if you put hyperlinks to them and you wanted to see different colors when you press the button down, you can actually go into that background color and change that background color and save that as a different image. We normally would save this image as a GIF image, and if I go to File, Save As, okay, and the Save As button comes up, and down at the bottom here, I'll bring this up so you can see it. Down at the bottom you can actually select the type of file that you want. So there we go, I choose GIF, and again up here I can type in whatever I want. Home menu button, for argument's sake, as a GIF file, and where I'm going to save it. And I've created a folder for my Gimp files. So I can now go into this and I can press the save button that's at the bottom of this. And when it comes to do this, it actually will come up now and will say, because we've got several layers there, a GIF plugin can only handle layers as animation frames, and we're not creating an animation. We need to flatten that image. So we export it, and it comes up and gives us several options that we want to use. And we can now save it. And that will now be saved as a GIF image. I hope that you found this video useful, and look to see you more in some of the more versions of the tutorials we're doing on GIMP 2.68. Thank you for watching.